A big percentage of the murders that Metro homicide detectives investigate involve domestic violence. It's according to the latest stats. The department reporting 14 of those cases so far this year. The latest came yesterday at an apartment in the East Valley. Metro Police say two men got into some sort of disagreement. Both were shot. One died. The case is being submitted to the district attorney's office for a self-defense review. As we reported last night, the domestic violence and people who work to counter that say that Clark County is the most dangerous county anywhere in the country for domestic violence homicides. Good evening, everyone. Glad you're with us tonight. I'm Jim Snyder.
And I'm Latoya Silman. An effort is underway to open a centralized survivor resource center that may reduce our numbers. Our Kristen Drummond joins us now live from Valley View Blvd and Meadows Lane, where the new campus is going up soon. Kristen?
Well, Jim and Latoya, this project is spearheaded by SafeNest, an anti-domestic and sexual violence organization. They announced this project back in April, and it is set to come here to this multi-building site right next to Meadows Mall. I caught up with the CEO of SafeNest this week to talk about the need for this type of services, especially as we continue to see domestic violence cases, or should I say domestic violence murders, rise, especially in Metro's jurisdiction.
The number one homicide killer here is domestic violence.
An issue SafeNest continues to try and address.
Last year we had countywide 42 homicides related to domestic violence, and the year before we had 56.
The CEO, Liz Ortenberger, keeps track of the numbers, but also works to open One Safe Place, a multi-agency hub bringing essential resources to survivors under one roof by the Meadows Mall. A project announced in April that may help beyond bringing critical services.
These campuses, when run robustly and in partnership with police, bring down the homicide rates.
Ortenberger says more than 150 similar places opened around the country. Supporting these types of operations is Alliance for Hope International, an organization headquartered in San Diego and partnering with SafeNest on this project.
So there is work to be done in Nevada.
Casey Gwynn, the president of the nonprofit.
So we know the model works, and we know that homicides go down when you provide wraparound services for victims and you hold offenders accountable, particularly men who strangle women. The stranglers are the killers of women in America. And when you stop them before they kill, you can prevent homicides.
He and Ortenberger referred to a campus in San Diego.
They opened a One Safe Place resource center in 2003. They have 1 million more people than Clark County. They had one DV homicide last year. We had 42.
What has been implemented in San Diego, that's also going to be coming here to Las Vegas with One Safe Place.
That's our goal.
A goal to try and stop another person dying by domestic violence.
We have to start to take this seriously.
Now, the state granted SafeNest $9 million to fund the opening of this campus. SafeNest originally projecting the opening date to be October of this year, but Ortenberger telling me that it'll likely be now early 2026. Reporting live by the Meadows Mall, I'm Kristen Drummond, News 3.
All right, Kristen, thank you so much for that important report. SafeNest works with Metro Police to save more lives. And 8 years ago, the organization launched a program to go to the scene of 911 calls involving strangulation or a gun. Liz Ortenberger, who you just heard from, says they respond to about 25 to 50 calls a week.